welcome on in. We're here where Warren doesn't know how to work a camera properly. We're going to go around the room, introduce who we're going to be playing this evening, and we'll go ahead and do a bit of a recap before we begin to take off on this wonderful tale of defeating the sacred elevator. And we'll go ahead and start with Matt first.
The elevator defeated itself, if I remember right. But I am Matt. I would be playing the Kasathan operative known as Seth. I'm here to shoot things, and I ran out of names, so give me some, please.
I love it. Next up, we have Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'll be playing Krusik, Voidbringer, the Vesk, Solarian, with a trooper background.
Ooh. Donnie.
I'm Donnie. I'm playing Remy Fasola, the Patra Rhythm Mystic. Yeah, never thought they'd be in a group with a Vesk, especially one like this.
Don't we all?
Here we are.
And next up, we have Rob.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm going to be playing Idraxel Mezkrator, who is a Shirin hacker who sometimes is also a witch warper.
I love it. And last but not least, we have Warren.
Hi, I'm Warren, and I am playing Vito, the Skitterbander.
Yes. All right. So last week, you guys did a bit of investigating, and even tracking down and freeing someone who was in the process of trying to get the news out about vampires kidnapping individuals throughout Absalom Station. After causing a scene, you notice that the Starfinder Society went and took them and tried to go ahead and take them to throw them into a cell to cool down or sober up. But Vito had other plans and tried to deceive them and say that they knew who this person was and that they were going to go take them home. But the guys took him back to the bar and answered some questions for what he believes is going on and try to gather some information about that before our Vesk friend here said, "Go home and don't come out until we retrieve you." But you guys went ahead and continued on your way to your mission of going and clearing out a ship and making sure that so we can go ahead and pass quarantine, not because of a disease outbreak on the ship, but just the protocol for the airspace that was found in and brought into Absalom Station. As you guys were descending down the elevator, heading towards the docks, there was a power outage for a split moment where each one of you saw a vision of a monster that appeared before you for a split second before all the power turned back on and the elevator began to plummet rapidly. Thanks to some quick thinking, a good majority of you were able to get out of the elevator before it came crashing down, and through some very quick thinking, was able to get your friend Seth onto a rope and began to climb it before the elevator sort of collapsed around them as they sort of got clipped by the hatch at the top. But most of you guys taking very little or no damage compared to what could have been from collapsing inside of this elevator. But at this point, the elevator has hit the rock bottom of this elevator shaft, and this is where you guys are now at, as you guys are beginning to descend down the shaft and head into the elevator to open the door to proceed into whatever landing you guys have found yourself in. And that's where we're picking up this evening. You all can go ahead and take your hero point.
Bling,
Hero
bling,
point.
bling.
And
Is
what?
everybody okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay,
Is everybody okay?
Seth? What?
Yeah, Seth will look at the ground, pick up one of his laser pistols, kind of brush off some dust. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for the rope. Quick thinking.
A perfectly executed Vesk rescue.
A
You
vest.
know, we should really talk to somebody about that elevator. That wasn't up to code.
Classic Vesk rescue where everybody's left a little bit hurt. More hurt than they were before, and there's destruction all around.
You are alive, correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Vesk had anything to do with it.
Mission was accomplished.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Mission's up there.
We are on the wrong level. How did you allow this to happen?
Wrong button? I don't know. There's probably the Elder God thing that was tentacling around.
Leave it to a Kasathan to blame elder gods for their mistakes.
Oh gosh, you Vesk. I would say you're all the same, but it's not true.
Inaccurate.
Very similar. Very similar.
Yikes. Some uncouth individuals here.
Where are we? I don't recognize this level of Absalom.
Is there anything that says what floor we're on? I guess we should. Yeah, before we step out of the elevators, is the floor level light, you know?
Yeah. You
Floor
guys
level
have a hit, and it just says 1.
Well, do we know what floor we were going to, or did we just like step in the elevator and?
More or less, you stepped in the elevator, and it was supposed to go to the docks. There's just a single button for the docks. But it looks like you guys have descended below where the docks would be.
I think we went further than we thought. The docks are up there.
Oh, well, let's get climbing.
Can you do that?
Not sure if that rope was.
This seems like an
Long
inoptimal
enough.
solution. Kasathan,
Oh.
fix the elevator.
It's kind of like crumpled, and no can do, boss. Maybe we can find some stairs somewhere. Might be a
That's
little
5
easier.
demerits.
How many floors is it?
At least 50.
I don't know. I've already got 5 demerits. I don't want to fall to sagellation.
Oh, no, you don't. I once saw them desagulate someone. It was not pretty.
Yeah.
Is there a ladder inside the elevator shaft? Or would we just be trying to climb?
You would just be trying to climb.
Some of us have a climb speed.
Well, they're all.
See y'all later.
Well, everyone's looking for something to do.
Skitter.
Vito.
Raimi starts to hum, and you see his whiskers start to oscillate. I'm just going to distribute some HP using the Vitality Network. It'll drain it. It only recharges during combat, but I was looking. I don't think there's anything stopping me from using it outside of combat.
I don't think so.
I've got 10 HP, so I can see everybody's HP. I'll give myself 2. And then 4 would be 6. 7, 8. So I can give everyone full HP.
Okay.
So Sybil gets 2, I get 2, and then Krusik will get 4 HP.
Nice.
My
Congratulations.
counter dice down to 2. I'll recharge that when we get into combat.
Pay attention, Kasathan. The Patra is doing their job.
I tried to do my job. The elevator was broken. I don't know what more you want
It
from me.
is your
I
job to fix things.
It's my job to shoot things mainly, okay? Fixing things is just a bonus perk for me.
Very well. I will add that to your file.
Thank you. What?
In
Sorry,
the interest of making it easy to fix, should we point out how we broke the brakes?
Those brakes are not broken. They are
Brakes-
secured so well no one will ever unsecure them.
I thought the brakes broke before we got in the elevator.
No, I have secured them permanently.
Well, we're gonna stay in the elevator all night, or
We could. It's not too bad down here.
I guess we take the stairs.
First, we find the stairs.
On the stairs, Skittermander!
I don't know about you guys. I just see a little tiny square on the screen.
What are you talking
me
about,
out.
On
Skittermander?
that fourth wall right there.
Get off your phone, Vito.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So right now, you guys are. It looks like if you guys are, obviously, you have the attempt for some of you to be able to climb the walls of the elevator shaft. But if you want to continue forward, you guys are gonna have to pry open the elevator door on the front.
I'll leap down.
Where's the front?
Oh, yes, that is a good question. Right there.
Ah!
The doors are broken.
The system is down.
Every single time. It's a jump scare.
How do I turn that down again?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the warning.
I guess I will try to pry them open.
Yes,
I
please.
will give it my
sounds like you
damnedest.
pried them pretty good.
Can I assist?
I will allow an assist. Let me go ahead and pull open the thing here.
Yeah, have I given you a guidance yet?
You did earlier.
That is correct.
I'm blowing through all my guidances.
Boom. There's that for you. So Skittermander rolls first to see if they get the assist off. Is that correct?
I believe that's right.
Yeah.
And I think
So
I have to hit
reaction.
just a flat DC 15, and then if I do, I think they get a +1. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I'm not good at this, am I?
You're not a strong soldier, no.
I'm not strong.
Are you strong but not athletic? That's the question.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the issue. Never mind.
And
Lift with your back.
All
you
right,
need to be trained in a skill to aid.
Yeah, you probably do.
that's probably fair.
It seems like a
You have to be strengthened. You have to be trained in opening doors to be able to assist someone. Sorry.
So no modifiers.
Correct. No modifiers.
Nice.
What in the fuck?
I said the back.
You're in my way, Skittermander. Move.
Uh,
have to be trained.
the door sort of opens a bit, but doesn't open enough for anyone to be able to slide through, even the Skittermander.
Come on,
If I,
do your job.
Pull my claws out and do it again.
Of course.
Hearing that behind me. Rage
Most-
is my motivation.
most-
I dig my claws into the door.
Please go ahead and roll your athletics once more.
Please, God, let this actually work.
Yes.
Yes, rage is the greatest motivator. As they close,
How
you're
you
able
do
to
your job.
pull it apart. Watch your ear holes. As you now see before you. Oh, no longer anymore. Someone shut the door.
Oh, shut.
Jesus. Um, the light from a discarded flashlight flickers over the landscape before you. You do see there's some graffiti that covers the walls, but it looks like it's been some time since they've been placed, as it looked like the graffiti has faded. You do see fast food wrappers mingle with other trash over the metal grated floor. The commercial flashlight has commercial batteries with about 4 hours left to charge, and has the words "Ghost Tour" engraved on the plastic handle, and that's gonna be the flashlight that is before you on the ground.
Oh, I see the light.
I should test something real quick. Boop, boop.
What away?
Cool.
Everyone's cursors are.
It's just everyone.
Where's-
Gimme.
where's-
Click, 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 click. So if you do not have a flashlight, there is one that has been provided for you on the floor.
I do have a flashlight, so
Oh,
I will
dang it.
pull mine out.
I do not have a flashlight. I will take that unless somebody else wants it.
No, I've got a
It would
flashlight.
probably be great for one of the multi-armed people that be carrying around a flashlight.
Yeah.
Put those arms to use.
Um,
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Your elevator's broken.
Broken.
Yo, mama!
yo, mama,
You're an idiot.
I'm an
Whatever
idiot.
floor we've landed, I think it might be closed.
Then it's
For
even more
business.
imperative we find the stairs.
We're gonna be searching for a fire escape diagram
Mhm,
somewhere around here.
of course.
It's usually like
Should it?
arrows
Does anyone have
pointing somewhere.
access to move their own token?
Yeah.
If you guys do have a flashlight, you can equip it in a hand in your character
Oh.
sheet, and then there's a toggle for flashlight.
Oh, nice.
It should expand your vision on the
On the map.
on the map. There's the word I was looking for. But before you guys see this almost black and blue blob
Blob.
that begins to sort of has manifested in the middle of this intersection here, and almost like a liquid ball as it begins to sort of spin and elongate more and more and more and more, and it begins to rapidly speed up as it begins to open wider and wider and wider but it sounds like a splash of water as you see a familiar Sheeran sort of plopped before you. As you guys do see a Draxel sort of fall and sort of land almost like they barely caught themselves, but wearing a hospital gown, holding onto a med kit with his pack next to him, as they have seemingly arrived into the scene where you guys are.
Don't know.
Adraxel hits the ground and immediately starts twisting and skittering around, trying to figure out what's going on, and eventually lands on all fours and looks around. At which point, Vidu would hear a voice in his head in Common that says, "Where are we?" And the Vesk would hear a voice in his head in Vesk that says, "Are we under attack?"
We are always under attack.
Fireball.
So he's gonna then starting on all fours, but quickly getting up onto 2 feet, run towards and then behind the Vesk.
Wise decision.
Seth will slowly touch themselves. Are we dead? What's going on here? Did we die in that elevator?
No.
In your head, you hear, "I hope not. Otherwise, I did too, and that would be unfortunate."
Oh boy.
Remy starts counting paw fingers and carrying the one. The math doesn't quite add up.
Oh, well, you were not in the best shape last we saw you, so I figured if you're here and we had that happen to us, we could be dead. But then we'd all be dead together. So yeah, math does not math there.
I would not go to any sort of heaven with such creatures like you. We are, of course, alive.
Is there a best heaven? Probably. Like Heaven Prime, probably. Yeah.
Heaven Prime.
Best heaven.
I think that was Vesk 1, right?
Best one is best prime.
So yes, you guys have now reconvened as a full party now.
To everyone,
Power.
Admiral would say, "I was speaking with the medical professional, and then felt like I was falling into the bed and landed here. What's going on? Did
There
one of
was-
you summon me somehow?"
That's a great question.
What had happened was we were sent here by some stranger we met at a bar to clear out some ship in the docks, and we were on our way down the elevator to the docks, and it crashed, as you can see behind us. I don't know anything about where you might have came.
From the ship.
I mean, just now.
I was just at the ship.
Oh, weren't
There's
you
a
in the
portal.
med bay?
Yeah.
You are aboard Absalom Station.
I mean, it is like one giant ship. You didn't happen to see any like tentacle elder gods on your way down here, did you?
You with the tentacles.
We all
Bruce,
saw the
did I
tentacles.
see any tentacled elder gods on my way here?
You know, weirdly enough, you did not see any sort of tentacled elder gods on the way here.
Can I make a roll to figure out, like, did I just get, like, ripped through the warp or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
You warp ripping?
You warp whipping, bro?
You were ripping it, bro.
No. That was somebody else.
Jesus.
I'm going through the warp drive.
I'm going to assume that would be, like, a recall knowledge, but
Yeah, that would be fine.
how do I roll it?
Pick a skill. Roll it.
Oh,
Josh can
I
roll
can
in
roll.
secret if there's a critical fail.
Okay.
21.
Yeah,
A number of
as
things.
as you're sort of looking back, it does. No, you do not believe you traveled in that sort of capacity. Something magical occurred through this portal, but you do not believe it was drift related or anything of that nature.
A mystery for later. Ship? Elevator? What are we doing?
We were hired by a very spurious individual to check the contents of a ship in exchange for a reward.
Lots of hot dogs.
Here, take this instrument and pluck a string. Any string. Doesn't matter.
Blunk.
Alright, you're F sharp. You're bonded. Welcome to the bond.
What? Okay. Nope, never mind. Mysteries for later. So, We're going and exploring a ship for dogs. Hot dogs.
Sandwiches, yes.
Credits.
I don't
Credits.
believe a dog of any variety would be a sandwich.
Well, you've never been to Vesk 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but that's not where we're at. We're somewhere off course, stuck at the bottom of an elevator pit shaft here. With apparently, then Seth will pick up the flashlight for wherever they host ghost tours, hand that off to Vito as they pull out their own.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Ghost tours. Does that mean there's ghosts down here?
I don't think they'd be giving tours if the ghosts were real.
You'd be surprised.
Wait a minute. What? You don't think they'd be giving tours if the ghosts were fake, do you?
Well,
What are you touring? Nothing?
this probably isn't the only ghost tours in Absalom, if you know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
We waste time.
Yeah. Seth will
We
look
should
around.
move.
Time is
Is
a
there any, like,
construct.
Arrow pointing to a person walking up a set of stairs or anything that might be like exit this way.
As you're looking around, you're looking, and you do see there is a sign here for another. It looks like another set of elevators, but not any sort of stairs for that.
Which direction was that?
That is going to be down this direction here.
Play.
Correct.
All right. Seth will go ahead and point that out. Not sure if that means that stairs might be that way, but something.
Something's got to be back that way. Maybe another elevator works. Well, someone take the lead down this creepy hallway.
Okay. Which creepy hallway? This one?
South.
Okay. As you guys begin to head in this way, you guys do hear the sounds of, as most of you have been on Absalom at some point or another, or definitely been part of larger facilities, you guys recognize the sound of like maintenance robots that are patrolling up and down these corridors.
Do we see any of them? Do any of them come into view, or we're just hearing them?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to learn how to send to front. I think that worked. Maybe not.
What do you mean, center front?
This one. Is there one right there? Right here. Is that available?
Yep,
Visible?
I see.
Yeah,
Cool.
I see that.
Oh,
Yeah, I think they usually have like a little stealth icon that you
Yeah,
can toggle.
yeah, exactly what it was. But as they all sort of roll in from these three different angles, you do hear they sort of stop and recognize and process that you guys are there. And you just hear them all in unison in a very high pitch. It is awake! And I need everyone to go ahead and roll perception initiative for me, please.
Oh,
perception. Oh.
And I think if you click on your token.
Do you want to start a new
Oh
encounter?
yeah. Let me do that real quick. Sorry, I forgot. Delete encounter. Get this out of here. Empty the turn tracker.
Toggle state.
Begin in my encounter. Cool. How do I add to counter?
You have to toggle their combat stance.
Oh.
Yeah. So we should all toggle our own combat stance, and then.
So we have the orange thing around it.
Yeah.
That'll put you on the tracker, and then they even give you a little button to roll initiative.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, main spot's coming in.
Good.
Oh, question. Counters. There's me.
Is there anyone not on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the.
Guys excited? This is our first. It's our first
Ooh.
time.
Nice.
It's the first time in forever.
The elevator doesn't count.
Oh, okay. I'm sure this will go pleasantly. All right. Maintenance robot numero uno. If I hover the thing in the tracker, does it tell me which one it is? Sorry, I was checking something.
You can change the names.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. It does. We'll go ahead and make a melee attack at Vito.
What? Rude.
I said what I said. So if I click on, stop it.
Oh, you know what? I had a thing to do. 1 second.
What?
Oh, we'll do it next time. That's fine. Go ahead.
What is this nonsense? Cool. All right, how do you make something a target? Is it F?
Was it
T.
Control F?
T?
Just mouse over it and press T.
Wonderful. Strike. Roll. Vito, it's
Not even close.
no, it swings by. Almost a critical miss, honestly. It will attempt a second swing at you as well. Rolling, obviously, a very strong suit. Oh, still a miss. As two swings as it swings its robotic arms towards you. But then we'll use its third to
Bot's gone rogue.
across the floor.
Is there, if you click on the music tab, is there any battle music?
That's what I was getting to pull up and
It's,
look.
it's playing
Actually,
the Ghost levels ambiance right now.
what is this? Not ambiance for you?
I can't even hear it.
Oh,
You can turn on combat music.
Oh, there we go. No.
It's louder ambiance.
enjoy that ambiance. Is there one that's just
There's some
like a-
Starstruck in the background.
True. Do I have to? Is there a way just to upload that, or like for sounds and stuff like that? I should have definitely did that beforehand, but just curious.
I don't know.
Probably.
for music and
I don't
stuff.
have access to like look at things.
Oh, you're good. Cool. There is playlists, but I do not have any set up currently, so that is what it be.
Next time.
Just listen to some sweet Starstruck as we go through combat.
I don't know what kind of cowardice these robots have to attack and then run.
Strategic.
Technically, that's strategically sound.
Oh, Remy, you're up.
Oh. Raimi is going to get into a battle stance, and at the maintenance bot closest to him, cast Livewire, and one of his whiskers goes and flicks this robot.
Okay.
2 action. That roll.
I do see that it looks like a. Oh.
23 against AC.
Oh,
I guess I
against.
could have targeted it, huh?
Yeah, I could have. I made it easier. Which one is your target? That one there?
The one to the west of Raimi.
Okay, cool. I can see it. Oh, it also shows if I hover who it's targeted by. That's dope.
I just targeted it, yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't know it would show that. That's big fan. Big fan.
So is this a critical then?
Let me check.
No. No way.
What'd you roll?
23.
Almost a critical, but not quite.
Well, Raimi whips this maintenance bot with one of his whiskers as it starts to kind of materialize some copper filaments wrapping around it at the same time. When it makes contact, some sparks of electricity go off. And let me roll this damage if I can figure out how.
I think you should go up to the spell above it and press damage, yeah. Oh.
6 points of
6
damage. That's
points of damage.
4 electricity. 2 slashing. And then with the remaining action, we'll back up into the hallway we came from.
All right. And you do recognize that it seems like that electricity damage was quite effective against this robot.
Ooh. Shocking.
And it did how much damage?
It was 4
Total?
electricity, 2 slashing.
All right. Perfect. And you moved for your third action, is that correct?
That's correct.
Wonderful.
Strided out of the fray. Strode.
What kind of cowardice do these Patras show?
Strategic guerrilla warfare.
Draxel, you're up.
All right, so I believe that he had attacked this one, right?
That's correct.
So I'm going to target this one, and I am going to try to remember how to target in Pathfinder.
So if you hover it and then press T on your keyboard, it will go ahead and target.
Yeah.
You can also use the tracker. Looks like you can either target, ping, or pan to combatant.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I could see who's targeting who, too.
Yeah, or who's being targeted by somebody. Oh yeah, same thing. Vito's
So
being
I need
targeted
this
by
thing to
assassination
make
camera.
a will saving throw.
A will
Easy.
saving throw?
Is
I'm
it
going
having,
to
like...
cast destruction protocol on it.
Ooh.
As
Destruction.
Adraxel takes out his comlink and pushes a button on it, so it makes a screeching noise, and then he adds a to it as well, and tries to interrupt the program that's running in this robot.
That's extremely unbelievably messed up, but I love it.
says the incapacitation trait. So I think that means if the target's higher level than us, but I doubt it.
Yeah. You said will save? I'm sorry.
Level -1. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. How's a 6 do for you there,
I
Draxel?
think that's a critical success.
Yeah, it is.
So,
It's a
Critical fail.
critical fail for this.
or critical failure for it.
So, as a failure, but the target strides twice as directed by the cancer or a caster.
Yes.
Sorry to
So,
hear.
this is a concentration spell. It's also basically taking control of the robot, and I'm going to have it on its turn stride twice towards one of its allies and try to strike it.
That's amazing, and I love and hate it. All right.
And then with my last action, I'm going to move further back in the hallway.
Together.
Cowards, the bunch of you.
That's
Yeah,
dance.
yes.
Yeah, yes, I'm in a
I'm in the
gown.
hospital now.
Exactly.
Yeah, since initiative is rolled, you start to see Raimi's kind of toe tapping to a tempo this entire time, and my vitality network also regenerated.
Yeah.
4 hit points.
Vito Colito,
Vito Calito.
you're up.
Yeah, I know. I just have to yell my name every time it's my turn.
I love it.
I choose you.
Exactly.
Vito.
Mostly because I need a second to remember how exactly this guy works here. Because he's going to area fire, which I pick a corner of a square. It's going to be this corner. And then it's 10 feet out. So it's going to be this guy and this guy. But then he has a thing.
Oh, not a thing.
None of the targets are in line of sight for me right now. I wish I could just move my character so I could see who you're clicking.
Oh, I know. It's the
Yeah.
worst and best part of Foundry. Like, I love how good the
line of sight is?
dynamic lighting is and all this stuff is, but oh my goodness, it's frustrating sometimes.
I don't like how it interacts with corners.
Agreed. It's a little hardcore with the corners. Okay, so when I make
You
an
mean
area
you risked it?
sure. When I make an area of effect attack, I choose a single creature that's either adjacent to the center or the closest within the cone. Oh, adjacent to the center point. Okay, so I'm not going to have one of those if I do that. All right. Not going to have a primary target on this one. Cool.
Heard?
It doesn't just target anybody that's in the range if there's no one closest to the center.
Let's see. You can choose a single creature either adjacent to the center point or closest to you within the cone to be your primary target.
Adjacent
It's
to
not a
the
cone or a line. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
I don't think so.
No, I would agree.
No.
All right, so we'll just do the area attack. We'll get these two.
I will. allow
And
it.
my area of attack. All right. Any creatures in the area must succeed at a DC 17 basic save.
And it's these bottom two, correct?
Yes, the bottom two. They need to make a basic reflex save.
Uh, 26 for one.
Not a crit, but still a success.
Oh. And a 9 for the second one.
A 9. But not a crit fail. So so the one that failed takes full damage, and the one that passed takes half damage.
Okay.
Six damage.
And the one that succeeded takes half.
Yes, I think that's right.
Okay. All right. Sparks begin to fly from them. All right. Any other moves?
Oh yeah, that's it for me.
Polito? Are you a coward or are you not a coward? I'm just asking for a friend.
That's super rude. No other moves, but I will try to demoralize.
Ooh.
So it'll be this guy.
Okay. Attempted intimidation versus its will DC. Oh,
Critical success.
you're insane!
But it might be immune if it's like immune to mind affecting stuff.
Okay, yeah, let me check. Because it's Frightened condition that it's trying to give it.
Yes, it's a mental effect.
Okay. It does not seem to take hold.
Sad face. Now I'm done.
So sad the critical was kaput.
I'm still scary.
Yeah, you are very, very scary. Alright, this maintenance robot is taking a stride towards its its allies, correct? Is it just the closest one, Adraxel? Or do you get to choose where it strides to?
I get to choose, so
Yeah.
I'd like it to stride twice to the further away one and then whack it.
As it flies right past.
Other guy, this guy.
Oh, that one? Sorry. Further away from... Yeah, further away from you
I have
guys.
control of this guy,
Oh!
That's the guy that's doing the things.
I see.
and I want it to go whack this guy.
Okay. Understood. We're here now. Okay. And it's going to use a melee attack against it. Let's have it target this. Slam!
Get him.
23, got him all right.
Did you know about the dark vision?
Once you like to know.
Get that free knowledge check.
Yeah, that hits. Let's go ahead and roll damage. Nice. 3 points of damage to this guy. As it, with its claw, sort of scrapes down and hits the top of its head and sort of crooks the head of it, and the main mods, you see the powers down.
Friendly fire.
Actively, though. Can I toggle a death state? Or is that just taking it out of the combat state?
When its HP hits 0, it should die automatically.
Okay, cool.
And it'll have a skull over it.
Oh, does it now?
I can't see it, it's out of my line.
Oh,
of
okay.
sight.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I don't see a skull.
That's alright.
Oh, I forgot. Both those guys would be suppressed as well.
How dare you?
Does that change the attack roll?
Oh, that's a good point.
It would be -1. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it still hits with a +8, so it's fine.
Does take so it's -1 to attack and minus 10-foot speed.
Plenty of speed still left, so we're cooking. All right.
80 bots.
That was effective. There we go.
Now he's toast.
Boom. All right. Next up on the tracker, There's this guy that's not also looking very good. He is going to head and use his welding torch on the Vesk here.
Cook him.
How dare you?
Ooh, a 20.
Got me.
Let's roll some damage here. For 5 points
Ow.
of fire damage for you.
My biscuits are burning.
Is that a ranged attack?
It is 30-foot range.
The big ass welding torch.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we welding down here?
Should it have automatically subtracted from my health,
it
or do I need to?
Should... Oh, I didn't want to take that. I'll
Oh,
do
you
that.
killed it.
Can you go ahead and press the... Wait, do you see a damage button? On the maintenance spot that I rolled, Justin?
Yes.
Go ahead and click it, and it will apply. It should apply that damage to your token.
Gotcha.
All right. As that goes through, it's going to... Let me double check, because I think I was going to have... Same verse. It's just a range attack. So I use another round of the welding torch towards a Vito. Whee!
Vito.
Vito. It hits Vito with an 18.
You got
No.
cover?
-1. -1 because of suppression. So it does not hit. Because it was at a 0. Your AC is at 18, right, Vito?
It is, yes.
Okay, cool. So the suppression stops it from successfully hitting you with the welding torch, and it's going to use its we. Is that what it wants to do? I think it does. I think that is. Cool. That's all it can get to on its turn. Seth, you are up.
Alrighty. Seth will go ahead and run this way. They'll do a mobile aim. So as they sneak past Vito and slide next to Krusik, they will go ahead and take aim at this maintenance bot and take a shot with their laser pistol as they whip it out and go pew. Strikes. Which one's my laser pistol? Yeah, let's just go with that one. Yeah. Boom.
Nice.
Hey.
We're cool. All right. Roll. Do that one. And then... How can I add precision damage for the aim?
Probably just roll D. What is
Roll
it?
a d4.
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah,
roll a
just-
d4.
D4. Ugh.
But otherwise, I think when you click damage, doesn't it? It comes up with like a window before you submit the roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I hit critical. Let's see. Oh, modifier.
I have to add
I
it
can add a
before.
modifier, but I don't know how to add a roll or a die to it.
D4?
Circumstance, proficiency.
You can
No,
do the
looks like
D4
just-
first and add the modifier once you know what the D4 is.
for that one. Oh,
That's
could
true,
do
yeah.
that. Well, it looks like boom. All right,
yeah.
so 8 points of fire, 3 points of precision damage.
Yeah, that absolutely just shreds this robot here.
Alrighty. And then I'll go ahead and sneak the other arm around my best friend and then shoot from their hip. Take
Wait a
another
second.
shot. And then this will be with the second, so a +4 instead of.
Instead of that +9. Oh, I thought you were about to roll another one. I was about to lose my mind.
So close.
Awesome.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This one. All right. Damage. It takes 1 point of damage.
Nice. I'll take that damage. You see, it seems to take. It seems unaffected.
Is that a laser gun?
It is the laser gun.
Robots are immune to fire.
You just got to get it with enough fire.
The other one burst into flames.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that is my turn. I will stay crouched next to Cruz, my boy T.
crazy.
Cruz.
It's gonna be weird getting used to wisdom determining initiative instead of
Instead of Dex.
Dex,
Yeah. Krusik, you are up.
unless it's stealth. I guess.
Okay, I will take my plasma doshko,
Yes.
spin around, and slash into the last standing
Ka-chunk.
little robot critter. I believe I have it selected, so hopefully cross my fingers. What in the monkey fucking balls?
Monkey ball.
There's
Bunch
a
of balls.
critical there's a critical deck in the compendium if you want to adopt. using
Oh,
those for
I
fumbles.
saw that earlier, and I will be taking a look at it more in depth as we go on. But right now, it's just going to be a miss here for you there.
Okay, so as I whiff, I'll take another swing at it.
You just hear Oh no.
Is that a hit?
It is a hit. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh. You just hear as it just gets just cut in half.
Excellent.
As the 3 remains of these maintenance robots lie on the floor.
Sothan, are they worth scavenging for parts?
Not sure about those two, but that flamethrower thing was dope. Yeah, I can go check that one out at least.
Scavenge what you can find.
Yeah, yes, boss.
Have you been
Flamethrower.
attacked by these robots before?
Negative.
We got here when you got here, man.
Okay.
I understand you are confused. There will be a time and place to explain.
Look around, see the injured Vesk, hoist the med kit up over my shoulder, and I'm gonna go try to see what's up with the robots. Why did they attack us?
Yeah.
If I can, I'd like to try to like patch into wherever their brain is
Yeah.
and figure that out.
Yeah, please go ahead, and I will go ahead and toss this in the chat for you to roll. So you should be able to click on that and roll a computers check for me.
Nah, probably not.
You do have a hero point you can spend if you would like to, which allows you to re-roll.
Are you a hero?
Are you a hero?
That's such a deep question. I'm gonna go with no right now.
And then also, for future knowledge for you, Rob, because we learned this last week, if you right-click the roll, like the result, you can right-click and use re-roll using a hero point for future reference.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
No
getting
one
my
sees
ammo
us.
right.
Oh,
Stay
I see.
It's dead, sir.
Unfortunately, as you look through, it looks like most of these things are fried or unable to access their portion of their memory there at Draxel.
Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna get up and look like I'm gonna move again, and then stop and look at the med kit and go to the Vesk. Are you okay? Do you need a bandage or something?
You're muted. The vest has gone mute. Check the tongue.
Sorry, that was my internal monologue. I will be fine for now. It is only a flesh wound.
Yeah, what's the
Bubbled, crisped up, char on his leg.
Your
Still
entire
smoking.
arm's
to treat wounds? That takes 10 minutes
Yeah.
Yeah.
to heal. But
If you insist.
well, Raimi will come up and start purring / humming with his whiskers again, and we'll transfer 5 vitality points to you.
Your sounds are strangely intoxicating.
Don't take this as affection, Vesk.
I would do no such thing. I would kill you if we were to mate.
What?
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
What?
I hate all of this. All of it, I hate. As you are looking through here, Seth, and trying to see if there's anything to scrap, the welding torch does seem to be part of the actual mechanical arm for this individual, and you wouldn't be able to take it, unfortunately, as it seems to be have a lot of interconnecting wires to an internal tank for the gas for it.
Gotcha. Can we take the arm?
You can go ahead and roll a. What would be suffice for this?
Crafton?
I will allow a craft.
I can
Was-
craft.
I have a DC 15 for craft.
All right. It's time to craft hard or craft home.
Ah, craft.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, nope.
Does not seem like it have the capability or the knowledge, unfortunately, to take off this arm.
All right, Krusik, I can't do this cleanly, but if you want part of a flamethrower, you can just kind of rip this sucker off, but...
Will it be
it'll
useful
take
to
long.
you, Kasathan?
Oh, we might be able to find something to do with it. It'll be useful to someone.
You see any names on the robot? Company names? Business?
Did I see any names while perusing around the robots?
No, just Absalom Station maintenance.
ABS unit 150377.
With my
I don't know.
Doshko, could I cut the arm off? The welder.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. With your laser Doshko, absolutely be able to just cut it right off without really much effort.
Flops it over towards
Kasathan.
All right. I'll take one of my spare arms and just hold the arm and just tuck it into my coat or
Okay.
my jacket. All right. I've got 5 arms now.
Is this a little gross? One of my best friends is an android.
No,
I do not understand the question.
these are
I mean-
robots. Different.
Oh, okay.
Androids have
Seems
like
a little
soul and stuff,
insensitive.
right?
They're gone. Whatever was driving them is no more. At this point, they're just parts.
Sorry, I may have forgotten during the whole fire. What was it they all shouted? Something woke up? Something's awake?
Yeah. So something is awoken.
Something has awoken.
Probably that star baby thing. we were talking about last time.
Oh yeah, the guy
And by
with the
last time, I
dog
mean like
face.
5 minutes ago.
Our enemies are vanquished. It is time we move.
Right. Yeah, we've been there for like what, 10 minutes?
Too long.
Keep
See,
it.
now that we're in the like more like this crossroads here, are there any signs? Directional signs.
Yeah. So right over in this direction, can you guys see this ping?
Yes.
Yeah. Right over here, you do see that it says maintenance bay. Over here, there is a sign for the memento chamber. You do see that there's just a hallway down over here with no real signs for that way. And you do see a sign this way for maintenance.
Where was that elevator supposed to be?
It is over this direction. And you do see a sign in this direction that says observatory.
What way would we go to get to the ship?
Up.
This way.
So we were on our way to the ship. The elevator was supposed to drop us off at the docks, but it crashed
Kinda.
instead of dropping us off.
Yeah.
So the ship would be out.
Up. Yeah.
Up, out, and into
Up,
space.
Up and out, yeah.
Well, this way to the elevator,
This way to the elevator.
to the
Let's
observatory.
do it.
It was a maintenance robot in the observatory with a torch.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that's so cool. What the? Oh Jesus! The doors. As you open up the door, you guys do see a. Is that working? Does this work? Well, it looks like a holo display in front of you of different planets of three-dimensional images that are surrounding this egg-shaped console in the center of the room. Right here. That sort of seems to be before you. It looks like there's a bunch of seats that are sort of up on a rather smaller raised platform.
In any sign of an elevator?
Over in this direction, looks like there is a Jesus Christ.
The
About
door's
to-
open.
A elevator sign in this direction.
Hey, how'd you do the flashlight? Because all I did was drop an emanation on the map, which I want to know.
If you equip it in your hand,
Mhm.
and then there should be a toggle in one of your, I don't know what page, maybe the inventory page for turning on the flashlight.
It's under actions.
Action.
Hey, how are you rotating yourself? Your beam of light, Warren.
If you click on yourself and then hold down Control and scroll the mouse wheel.
Ah,
But I also made a beam of light. I did a special lighting effect on my token.
I gotcha.
Think you're special?
Thank you, special lighting.
Just because I thought it was fun to have the beam.
I love it.
Mhm.
My immersion.
Alright, how do I get rid of this emanation?
That. That's a good
How did you
question.
add it?
That I can never remember how to do.
It must have
In-
been a drawing
In the
item.
flashlight, there's a 30-foot emanation thing that just
Oh.
became the thing that got dropped.
You go to on your character sheet on the far right under your level. There's a button for effects, I think you might have an effect on you.
No, it's on the
Nothing
ground.
there? Oh, on the ground, I don't know. Delete it. I don't remember
Delete.
the delete button.
Delete
I only know how to create.
We will figure it out.
What? So all the seats around here are surrounding this hologram, and this hologram is up and running.
You see what looks like projectors that would be pointing to spaces, but they're not active. You do see that there's just projectors that are pointing up towards the ceiling, but not actively on.
Are there any consoles,
Yeah, there's this large egg-shaped console in the center of the room.
like buttons and stuff?
Gotcha.
Hey,
And
one of you computer nerds want to come look at this projector?
Do we think it will help?
Well, I think the elevators are past that door, but I don't know. Maybe there's some information here on where we are.
It is odd that this continues to function, despite everything else on this level being down.
Okay. Then yeah, I will try to use the computer.
Commune with it.
Does anybody else have skill in this that wants to help? Because
yeah, I'm not the best with computers, but I know my way around.
Do not allow the Kasathan to touch it. He will break it.
I'm just gonna look. No touching.
As he did with the elevator.
I fixed the elevator, thank you very much. For some reason, it wasn't slowing down after I turned it back on. Ugh. What do I need to roll?
Because we made the break permanently broke.
If you are assisting, it is going to be a computer's DC 15.
You got it.
All right, you get the assistance. So you get to add
That's one.
a +1 modifier there for you,
Okay.
Edraxel.
You just want me to roll computers, or do you have a thing for
Yeah,
this?
yeah, I can pull up a thing here.
Big dice.
More maintenance robots. Kill him.
Yep, that's my bad. Wrong
Shoot.
So an 8 isn't going to do it. Got it.
man. Right. There we go. It's speaking as the maintenance robot, but you can go ahead and click on either one of those. 19. As you go and look to power it up, you begin to see these planets begin to flicker before each one begins to power up in the room, and now have the planets of the Pact Worlds bloom into view, filling the observatory. Vivid representations of the planets sort of spin lazily through and around the room, orbiting the console, which now emits a glow as if it were the sun in your solar system. The outermost planet, Octurne, flickers and occasionally goes dark from time to time. As you begin to look around, you do see that there is a panel, and as you're sort of finishing up activating all of this, you do see and hear you do see, like I said, a panel that sort of opens up, or that is a little bit open, that would have access to some additional wires that seem to, like the rest of the room seems to be powered down.
So I think as it's lighting up, he stops and looks around and considers the flickering planet for a minute, and then gestures to the wires and says, "This looks like maybe it was tampered with and is potentially broken. I can try to fix it, but I'm not particularly versed with any sort of electrical work." I'm guessing that would be crafting. So,
You could either do crafting or computers, either one.
okay. Well, then I guess I'll just continue and try to fix it with computers.
Damn it,
Sorry.
Skittermander!
I didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and
Alright.
click on.
I can
can use.
You want some help again with this one? I'm okay with the wiring.
Hey, Adraxel says, "Not today."
He's already like elbow deep in it, and he's like, give me a second.
You got it.
As you get the panel removed and out of the way,
Where you going?
you begin to hear the sound of something like something almost overdriving inside of it. I need you to go ahead and make a basic reflex save for me, please.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, I mean you don't have to. You could take the one. That's fine.
22.
22.
I'm standing right here as well. Do I need to do anything? Or
No, it's just the triggering creature who opens this portion.
Triggered.
triggered?
I will say it would have mattered if the roll was a failure, but since it is not, trap deals 2d6.
If it's a basic save, they usually take half damage.
Yeah, exactly. I was just trying to get the dice pulled up here for it. You take. Go ahead and take the half. You should be able to click on the half button there, Draxel. And you go ahead and take a solid 1 point of electricity damage as it shocks you as you open up the panel. But the panel is now open.
Do I see now that I like opened it and triggered it? Does this look like it was trapped in some way, like that somebody was trying to prevent somebody from getting?
It looks like more of a security like shot grid to like make sure that it's not, if it's not being handled properly or powered off correctly through the correct way to handle through the maintenance, that it does provide a shock for that.
Okay, so Adraxel never speaks, but you all feel just a mild irritation and disappointment that seems like it's centered at himself as he is forgot about the security protocols and then
Okay. On the sound of the electricity arcing and shocking, you guys do hear a loud coming from up above in the darkness. As I need everyone to go ahead and roll a perception-based initiative. He's going to be using stealth for this one here.
Ooh, stealth. Do I add any bonuses for seeing?
Do you want to clear the initiative tracker?
Yes, thank you for the reminder.
Or seeing.
Well, my retinal reflectors give me a +1 circumstance bonus to visual perception. So I didn't know if that counted for initiative perception or no.
That is a good question.
Boom, type of combat state. I've been not doing it, but I don't know.
Probably have it.
I don't know.
Sorry, new counter. Begin a counter.
Who's this?
no.
Electrovore.
I've seen one of those.
It did not do well.
Much better.
Electrovore.
I hardly know her.
Wait a second.
Hey, I rolled the same value.
Dude, you're insane. You're consistent.
Bonuses.
Cracked.
Any bonuses to your skills or whatever you roll for initiative apply?
Cool. So yeah, you would go ahead and get that +1.
If it's visual.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not. I guess you're not.
Yeah, that's why I was like, initiative perception's weird because it's like if it's perception, like, hey, look around in this room, definitely okay, but yeah, it's weird.
I will allow it because they're like you can visually see this thing.
Gotcha.
Versus
Suck
if
it,
it was
Vivo.
invisible, you would not be able to. I would say gain from that bonus. Dang, Raimi, your dice are hot for initiative.
Pew! That +4 wisdom.
You're so wise.
I knew it was coming.
I prepared
That's
for
the way it
this.
is.
You guys all rolled really hot, actually. I'm very sad about this. I gotta be honest.
HOTTO.
All right. I'm guessing the Electrovore is not wise.
That is a
Before combat starts, my free action is warning spray.
yes.
So it has to roll a DC 17 or be suppressed. And because of Bombard, it needs actually a 27 to not be suppressed.
Oh, good. Reflex, basic reflex.
Yes. You need a crit success. Otherwise, it's suppressed. No damage or anything, just for suppressed.
18.
Suppressed.
Nice. And how long does that last for?
Until this, let's see. Until the start of my next turn. And if you just you can grab the gray box that says suppressed and drag it onto the token, and it'll apply.
Oh, beautiful. I didn't see you had put that on there. That makes me so
That's
happy.
cool.
I was looking for the status, but it is very tiny. But yes, it is now suppressed.
Sweet. And I'm just gonna roll an attack to get rid of my ammo. Doesn't count for anything. Sorry. Go.
The audacity of you. Look at you tracking ammo, as you should. Like a true gamer. Okay. Top of the order, we have Raimi.
All right. I was trying to see, is measure distance from corner to corner? Because I'm selecting mid. I don't know if it really matters. This thing is just out of range for something good. So Raimi will step in.
And it is,
Oh.
by the way, it is 20 feet up as well. Just a heads up. It is in the air currently.
10. Yeah, pretty far away. I'm 45 feet away. If it's 20 feet up in the air, I'd probably have to get within, like, kind of under it.
Yeah.
So Raimi's going to move in. Probably next to here should be good. If I move to the middle next to a Draxel, that puts me 20 feet away. I'm trying to get, it's 20 feet over, 20 feet up. I should probably be within 30 feet, right?
I will allow it. Quick maths.
Stride, live wire, and cast that. As you see his whisker go and whip the Electrovore again. Well, not, but same as the last time I cast it. Pling. What's the cast button do? Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
I think I need this because I'm not sure how the electricity damage will go. How do you roll with the
spell.
crit?
Isn't there a button that says critical?
Yeah, there was one on mine that says critical.
I think it's, but is it roll damage,
Roll-
and then you add the crit afterwards?
Well, if I
Oh, did you use the
maybe-
attack button inside of?
I use the attack button inside of the message. I guess I can just double the dice.
Yeah, just roll damage and just double dice. That's fine. It's not nearly as fun, but
Or
It's not double dice, it's
Oh.
double everything.
it's double damage. So
Right.
yeah, that's why there's no. So okay, so I rolled the damage and then I can double it.
Yeah, I can take
Okay.
the double there.
Well, on a critical fail or a critical hit, take double damage and 1d4 persistent electricity.
Okay. You want to undo that? I go ahead and click the button because it applies it to my token.
Raimi, are you okay?
Here
And
we
I'm
go.
doing 1d4 persistent. Well, I guess that'll be at the end of your turn. You'll take 3
Yeah.
electricity.
So it took, out of that attack, it took 4 points of slashing damage.
Oh, can't wait for this persistent damage to check out.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
Why is it healing every round?
The electricity is charging it.
What is this thing called?
Science.
Science rules.
Bill.
What is it? 10-foot emanation. I'm supposed to activate something.
Oh shit.
We'll see if I get there.
Can you fix my initiative? I accidentally clicked on the button and removed myself. I had a 20. I was below everybody.
You're
Except
below
the elect-
Vito.
You're at 22.
Yeah.
Initiative value 22. Update. Boom.
Thank you.
You got it. All right. Seth, you're up.
Sith. All right. I will go ahead and do another mobile aim. So I will. Flee isn't the right word. Whatever the move action is.
Stride.
Stride over here. You said it's 20 foot elevated up there.
Correct.
All right, and then this is just a projection thing that I'm under, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's just a planet that you're underneath currently.
Then I will go ahead and get close to the okay. Whistle.
Well, it's
Over here,
actually
girl.
layered.
Over here. Bam! Take a shot at it.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom,
And you get
Yeah.
it targeted, yes.
boom. Yes. Hey.
That is a critical hit.
That will take it. Where'd my chat messages go? Chat log. Chat log. Wee. Critical. Hey. Boom.
Big damage.
5. Alright, that is 10 fire damage, and then do. I would assume the precision damage, is that double as well, or just the weapon damage?
All
Yeah.
damage doubles.
Alright. Then it. I don't know why that was secret. It takes 4 precision damage on top of the 10 fire.
And you don't have to do 2d4. You can do the
It's 1d4 times 2.
Yeah.
The default is double
Oh.
damage.
God. Oh,
Because I can just take the
hit the
double button. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
My guy.
Okay, I see how that.
You just annihilated Seth.
Oh yeah, I just kicked the crap out of Seth.
Guys, there's something going on. Something of reflective. Don't shoot this thing.
Does this work now? Hey, you're welcome. Thank you for the
Hey.
damage.
You're welcome.
My guy.
My hero.
You're killing
Another
us.
in Christ.
I'm not even doing anything. Adraxel, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Stumble on this thing.
That's on.
I needed to make a DC 17 reflex save.
Stumbling.
Every day we're stumbling. 22.
Nailed it. All right, and then I'm gonna stride, and I am gonna flee. Everyone else cannot flee. I'm gonna flee.
I like it.
Clear.
We're advancing in the opposite direction.
I'm once again not dressed for combat.
Vito Calito. Vito Calito!
Vito will do this.
Nice.
Starts with
No,
primary
got very
target.
good reflexes.
Yeah, shoots
What's that?
everybody. Oh no.
No, it's got very good reflexes.
Ah, it's okay. That's all I got. So I
Vito
will
shoots
start with primary
everybody.
target.
Why would you shoot everyone?
So there's my primary target attack.
Yeah, that'll
Nice.
hit.
Go ahead and roll your
What's
damage.
the range on that bad boy?
50 feet.
Gross. Do you want me to roll the damage, or are you rolling damage there?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, click your token and hit damage. You're good.
What if I don't want to click the token and then click damage?
And then you gotta
We're gonna-
make a DC 17 reflex save.
So that wasn't a D20.
Ow. And then a what sort of save? Reflex?
DC 17 reflex.
Here we go! 24.
Okay. So that's half damage. So it would be another D10 halved.
Is it suppressed now?
It is suppressed. Yep.
Till the end of your turn? Next turn?
To the start of my next turn. Yeah.
Start of next turn?
So even though he succeeded, it's still suppressed, yes?
Yeah, because of a fighter feat
Previous.
bombard.
Oh,
So as long as he doesn't crit succeed, he's gonna be suppressed.
oh dang.
Dang.
Okay.
So then yeah, just take. You gotta
roll another
do
D10.
half damage. Yeah. And if you just click the half button, it'll do it right.
Right. But it still needs to roll another D10, right? Because
Yeah, another D10.
I like how you named your area fire attack.
Well, I added all my feats in so that it was all on one, so I wasn't gonna forget anything.
I like that. Take 2 damage. Ow.
And he's suppressed.
Suppressed.
And then I probably did need to step forward because he's up in the air. I probably needed to
Yeah.
stride a little bit to get him, so that'll be it for me.
Krusik.
How far can you travel in a stride?
I think your
Your
speed
speed.
is 20 feet
20.
as a best.
25. Oh,
As a basket, I think
25
it's
for
20.
me.
I think there might be an ancestry feat to boost that.
All right, so I will move here. And
Petermaners, I think, have 30, don't you?
There we go.
Because of hyper, yeah.
Think that's 20.
Yep.
Okay, what's my distance to this chode? 25 feet. Okay. Man, this sucks.
What do you mean? The melee
Flying
guy can't
critters.
melee? The melee guy
Tried.
can't melee. Exactly, yeah. We did try to make this thing fall, and it just said, no, stop.
I
So-
tried to rip it off the ceiling.
Given that it's 15 feet above me, what would its distance still be the same? Like from where I measure 25 feet, or would it be 25 plus 15?
It's sort of 2 diagonals.
Do a little Pythagoras. If it's 20 feet up and 25 feet over, it'll probably be about 26, 27 feet
Yeah.
long ways.
I think that Pathfinder 2e though does diagonals as 5, 15, 20, 30, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be 5, 15,
So 20, right?
20, 30. It's 5, 10, 5, 10.
So we're going to say it's less than 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Okey-dokey, we'll
Yeah,
try
the actual
this.
diagonal
Let's
is 32. If you're curious. But
We're
yeah.
not. Black hole, excuse me? I forgot you're a Solarian. What the
So the 30-foot radius, I'm going to target just it. It needs to make a DC 17 Fortitude save, and it will automatically take 1d8 bludgeoning.
Hey, cool.
So I'll let you
Black hole,
do
son.
the damage.
Do you attune automatically when combat starts?
I'm always attuned. I mean, unless I want to switch my attunement.
That's their secret.
20.
Always attuned. Bastard. Okay, so that is success.
Hey.
Creature takes half damage and is pulled 5 feet toward me.
No.
That- There we go.
No.
Come to the Vesk.
All right.
Did you roll your 1d8 damage?
I
by
have
the way?
not yet. I was getting ready to roll that.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm insane. You sure you want me to roll these? I'm actually correct.
Yeah, I should totally be rolling the damage from now on.
See? You're
As long as
welcome.
you roll that same damage our direction, that's cool.
Right,
And I guess he moves 5 feet closer to me if you want to
Yeah,
move
yeah.
him towards me.
I will allow it. If I can find the right one. Damage. Takes half of 1. Nice.
No.
All right, let's see what this thing's about to fuck us up.
But it
Is it
is
looking
good.
bloodied at all?
Uh,
It's only been one round.
yeah, it's looking real messed up. It's been real messed up.
Oh, good.
Did it detach from the roof?
Yeah, when it got pulled 5 feet, it did just it sort of began to as it was unwillingly pulled from the roof. You see it flap its wings open and begin to sort of aerial dive downwards.
Get over here.
What's a 10-foot emanation? What does that look
It
like?
emanates from the center of your square.
Of my square?
Unless it has a range.
Oh, it
Like a
does.
target.
Yeah, it's got a 10-foot. It says 10-foot emanation. So I'm assuming it's 10 feet around me because it unleashes a shockwave.
Yeah. Does the target say self or anything?
Mm-mm.
If it's no target, then it'd probably just be yourself.
That's what I was thinking too. There is 10 feet. It's gonna fly.
It helps also.
It's gonna fly
As-
10 feet over and then 10 feet down. So now it's currently about 5 feet in the air. And it's going to use sudden discharge.
Gross.
Right? So I need Raimi and Krusik to both roll a reflex save for me, please.
Let's in.
23.
Oof.
19.
Both of you guys succeed, unfortunately.
Yay.
I hate you.
So you guys take half damage. And do you guys have any gear with the tech trait?
Probably. Yeah.
All right. Any gear with the tech trait is suffers from glitching 1.
Okay.
And you guys can take that half damage.
Pathetic worm.
It's just Rami.
Glitch, please.
Stop. Rami, you're up.
All right, I'm looking at
And as
glitch.
your network at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
regain the 4? Okay, cool.
So it's actually at 9 right
Yep.
now. I'll look up glitch later. I don't know what it does. My armor is tech, and that's really the only thing that matters right now.
Yeah. me too.
So this thing is probably about 10 feet away from me then, huh? Cool.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
that for me.
Yep, you're welcome.
Raimi has 2. This thing's looking bloodied. We're looking okay. Raimi's going to he's gonna cast Glass Shield, and with his singing coil, he's just gonna start humming a note on one of the strings, so it's like ringing, like. and as that's happening, a moat goes into a circle and creates.
Is that a
shield.
tech? Is that a tech item?
It is. I'm not actually using it. It's flavor.
Okay, I was just making
I'm
sure.
casting a spell.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Spell
I'm just.
casting focus.
I am making sure because you would just roll a flat DC 10 check. But no, you're good. I was just making sure.
Does it say what glitching does for armor?
Glitching creature or object experiencing the combination of debilitating effects and moments of seizing. If you're glitching equipment, taking any action involving that equipment, you must attempt a DC 10 to see what occurs.
You're cutting out.
No, you're good.
I see it now.
Yeah, and then you can more or less look and see what it would do depending on what you roll.
Okay, so it might really not matter much about armor. But anyway, yeah, glass shield, casted that. So now Raimi has what's the equivalent of his shield raise. That's one action. Another action will be a nice old stride away. Seeing that thing went off for 10 feet. Well, how far is guidance? Who haven't I guidanced yet? Have I guidanced Vito?
I don't think so. But I don't roll
Say-
much.
Attack roll.
Yeah, I do.
+1.
Oh, I do that.
That I do.
It's not my primary thing. My primary thing is an AoE with reflex save.
Yeah. I mean, I already gave it to Krusik. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll certainly take it.
No, I'm not giving it to you anymore. Keep talking out.
You're talking me out of it.
Well, fine.
Yeah, okay. Vitality network to Krusik, 3 HP, as you hear the humming and the vibrations kind of reinvigorate your bones. And then with the final action, Raimi will run away. I mean, retreat.
That's really
I'm
true.
gonna go keep it spread out and go back to the entrance where I started.
I don't love the spreading out piece. I have to be honest, guys. I need you guys to stay clumped up for this entire combat. That'd be lovely.
I think actually, if we like stacked on each other's shoulders, it would be easier to reach this thing as it's flying.
I think so. And eventually, you guys get so tall that some of you aren't going to get hit from the electrical surge. All right, that is Raimi. Seth, you're up.
Alrighty. My distraction attempt did not work. Sorry, folks. But I will go ahead and scooch around the egg to get a nice view of it with a mobile aim. Take aim, and then with my last 2 shots of this laser pistol before the batteries
Pew
expand,
pew.
I will pew and pew. Shoot! Come on.
Shoot, indeed. That is a whiff.
All right. Well, now it's time to shoot again, and for real, hit it this time.
Or not.
Maybe not. That's the same number. All right. That's too slippery.
And you hear as the battery in your gun drains.
All right. Perfect.
It uses the last bit of its charge to let out an audible.
Ping!
Ah, dang it.
Not again.
And that is my turn.
Ugh. Gross. Sorry, I meant to roll that earlier.
Ooh,
Um.
I added glass shield effect to my character.
Okay. Next up, Draxel.
You said this thing's looking kind of messed up, right?
Yeah, it's not looking very good.
I would like to cast Injury Echo on it. I don't know that it's taken any of these things. Has it taken bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing from any of us?
Took slashing from me. It was effective.
Do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to have it take some additional slashing
It took
damage.
piercing off me as well.
So slashing.
If it took piercing off Vito, then I'd like to do piercing.
Yeah, of course. So go ahead and I think you should click the injury echo piercing button on the spell.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love that. Okay. So I will choose this. Oh, that's gonna be for you. Oh no,
I
I'm
need you to
dumb.
make a will save.
Yeah.
Basic will, DC 17.
How about an 11? That's like a 17, right?
Cool. Yeah, so it's going to take 1d6 additional piercing.
Okay, cool. And then go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Tree. And if it takes piercing again before the end of my next turn, it'll take an additional 1d4 bleeding damage.
Oh my gosh.
I'll see what I can do.
As
Oh.
the wound that it suffered before reappears as if it was fresh again.
I'm assuming it's immune to electricity.
You can. The slashing that it did earlier did not seem to have anything, and the last thing didn't seem to have any sort of
And
effect
then-
to it. For your last.
Electricity or
Right.
The
Okay.
electricity. Sorry, the electricity did not seem to have any sort of effect to it.
Because it had that persistent damage,
Right.
but if it's immune, we can just not
Yeah,
worry about it.
exactly. That's why I didn't mention it.
I can't really get more than 10 feet away from somebody, so I'm going to go over and be like... And in Vito, in your head, you hear, move!
To where, boss?
Away! It explodes. We
It
need to spread
explodes?
out. We need to spread out.
We're gonna spread out.
Minus the fact that
I'm like
Draxel's
humming
behind
here at
you, hugging you right.
Well,
I like how Draxel came over to your side, and then you move.
we need to get out of here, man. We can't be close
So
together.
I was like halfway in between two people, and I was like, I don't know, we need to create some open spaces. We need to spread out.
When you create
That's
open
fine.
spaces, let's group up. Vito, you're up.
Okay. Vito Calito!
Get him, Skitter man.
All right, so I'm gonna move to the wall and then climb up the wall because I've been told I need to get away from people.
I like it. I like it.
So I'll just hang on the wall. I want to be within 50 feet of this guy.
Yeah, you're
Other than that,
are you
that's
5
all.
feet over and 15 up?
5 feet over and 20 up.
20 up? Okay.
And then I will do the
Do the
Vito
shooting.
Calito special.
I don't like it. I don't like it. 21.
Shoot her.
All right, so you succeed. So you take, and I hit. So you take damage off the hit, and then half damage off the AoE.
Yeah, just roll the damage one, please.
That's the hit.
Ow.
And I'm going to give you the bleed.
That's the AoE.
Ow.
Oh shit!
Give you the bleed.
Nope,
There's a
it's dead.
skull there.
Damage. Takes no damage. Takes no damage. Because it's dead. As all of it just sort of... as this shot goes out again, or this suppression goes out in this area, you see it, wounds begin to reopen on it as it begins to sort of bleed on top of the insane amount of ammo that's just being thrown at this poor bird that was awoken from its slumber.
Definitely isn't the 5e group.
Exactly.
Open fire! It's gonna right for us.
As it just begins to smash into the terminal. It doesn't cause any damage to the console itself, but it sort of smashes into the terminal and then falls over. And with that, now we will go ahead and wrap up for tonight's session on episode 2, First Floor. for We Run the Stars Season 3. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We will be live again next week for another episode. And as a reminder, this is once again sponsored by Adventure Dice. So make sure to head over to adventuredice.ca and use code JBrews for 10% off your order. So we'll see you guys next week. And have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Piss off, ghosts.